Great game by the Raptors, honestly. This was a playoff type game. Even though he didn't have Larry, we fought hard. I can't even lie. Of course, we still don't have Gary Trent. He still has injury, but we could have won this game, honestly. That last play or the play before for League 3 when Jimmy Butler was on a screen roll with Scotty Barnes, and then after Scotty Barnes was switched to him, and after he overhedged, and then PJ Tucker got an open look at the corner three. That just can't happen. That can't happen. That defensive lapse cannot happen, especially if you want to be a team that's in the playoffs. Great game though, honestly. Tyler Hero, we were playing good defense on him, and he was making running floaters. He was making everything. It seemed like in that third quarter, especially. But it was just a gritty game. The amount of rebounds we got was absurd, honestly. We got a lot of offensive rebounds thanks to Precious Achua and Chris Boucher, who Chris Boucher's been playing out of his mind in the past like 2 weeks, man. Like, and what's crazy about Precious Achua, you can finally see it clicking. Like, Precious Achua doesn't do the dumb plays anymore. He doesn't just. I mean, he did at the end of I think the second quarter, but like he's more controlled. Like he knows, oh, let me not shoot this three. Oh, let me calm myself before I go. Like he knows those little things. But if you look at our team right now, we played a 7-man rotation, and Chris Boucher played almost 40 minutes. It's just showing you that the Raptors, our bench is horrible. You saw the Miami Heat bench. They had Caleb Martin come in, give him great energy, great defense. Dwayne Dedman, who came in with some grit, and he had some big time blocks. And then Max Strus, who had that big three at the end of the fourth quarter. Like and Tyler Hero, of course, with 23. Like they had different people to score. And then you have Gabe Vincent. That guy was hitting every shot, playing great defense. And that jump ball with OJ Anunoby, that was crucial. Played great defense. I can't even lie. So this was a playoff type game. Jimmy Butler, triple double. Honestly, I like Jimmy Butler for a defensive lead, but he flops way too much. As a Raptor fan, every Raptor fan knows how Kyle Lowry is. He flops just as much. Every time he's going to the basket, his head's moving in one direction. It's just he's too strong to be flopping that much. But this was a great game, evenly matched. Anyone could have won it. Unfortunately, the Raptors lost. OG Anunoby was picking it up in that fourth quarter. He hit those two big threes, but I mean, he missed. He went 1 for 3 from free throws. And one thing I've noticed is the Raptors have started shooting worse from the free throw line. Like at the beginning of the season, we were good from the free throw line, but now we barely get to the free throw line, and when we do, we're not hitting at a good enough free throw percentage. Like 70% from free throw is not good enough. Honestly, it's not. And a big reason why we lost this game is the little things, the free throw percentage. Like when you miss five free throws, and you shoot five less than the opposing team, and they take advantage of it. I mean, of course, because Jimmy Butler is getting most of the foul calls, but I mean, if we're not conversing on our free throws, it's about to happen. Scotty Barnes, he gave us good energy. He gave us good energy. We just after that first half, like we weren't efficient. OG couldn't buy a bucket until that fourth quarter. Siakam was their only focal point. Siakam was amazing today. 5 steals. He was everywhere. And he only had 20 points, but you felt every single one of those 20 points. His mid-range, and I'm noticing a lot from Siakam too. Siakam, he's changed his game. I like that he's not shooting 5 threes per game. I think Nick Nurse wanted him to shoot those 5 threes per game before, but he knows that Siakam, that his bread and butter is that elbow mid-range spot. Like because he's so lengthy, no one can block it, and he's doing a great job. He did a great job. I need him at the foul line more, honestly. I need him at the foul line, but he did great. 20 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists, a double-double from him. He was everywhere defensively. Fred VanVleet, of course, he was our. And after that first quarter, you have to give Miami credit. They did a good job of playing great defense on him. That's when he went out of his 17 shots, 16 of them were threes. That's how you know that the Miami Heat were doing something right. 16 threes? Honestly, yeah, I don't want to see Firmly ever shoot that much, but that some of the threes were big. And when you're going against a team like Miami Heat, it's hard to find the crevices. But I feel like, especially since we play lineups with Scotty Barnes, Chris Boucher, Fervently, we can't have the same spacing as we did with that Miami did. Like Jimmy Butler can't shoot that much, but he got to the paint easily because they have more spacing. They have better matchups. And when we're playing against them, and we have Scotty Barnes playing, we have Chris Boucher playing. Like, of course, Chris Boucher was hitting his threes, but they can live with Chris Boucher shooting, and we don't want Chris Boucher to shoot that much. And this is a great game, honestly. Great win by the Miami Heat. Good game to watch. Just some minimal mistakes to get through, and also we gotta make our free throws. Our free throws are too important, especially if we don't get to the line as much. We need our free throws. Like the video, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and peace.